Hey, friends. Welcome to another episode of Living Well with Purpose. If you are here today, I know that God has placed something on your heart. You're craving growth, you're craving clarity, you're craving confidence, but maybe you're feeling stuck, exhausted, overwhelmed, depleted. So drop a raise hands emoji in the comments if you've ever felt this way before. Like, seriously, because don't we all? So today I'm going to be talking about something that I've learned is a game changer, and that is community. You probably have seen me posting this on my stories, but community, when you surround yourself with other faith filled women who are also committed to growing spiritually, growing mentally, growing physically, growing emotionally, everything shifts. What happens is you gain support, you gain accountability, and then you also gain momentum so you can step into who God has created you to be, right? So, maybe you're here because you either feel stuck in just this cycle of exhaustion. Have you been there before? Right. Maybe you just desire to grow in your faith, but it just feels too busy. Like just life is too busy. Life is too overwhelming right now. Right. It's not that it's full, it's just overwhelming. Like you're in that overwhelmed state of mind. You know that you want to prioritize your health, but you struggle with motivation, you struggle with time, you struggle with energy. Have you been there before? But yet, you know that you're made for so much more, something more, but self-doubt begins to creep in and then you freeze, right? You go into this freeze stage. Does this Does any of this sound like you? Because I want you to comment, yes, that's me below if you can relate. And I also want you to know that you're not alone. That's exactly why I'm passionate about this community of women on a growth journey together. And it's where the Lord is leading me. It's funny because he's been piecing things together for me, not giving me the full picture. I've just said, yes, Lord, and not knowing what I'm saying yes, Lord, to, just finally stepping out in faith and just saying, yes, Lord, because I know that whatever he has for me is wonderful. It's perfect. It's better than I can imagine, right? And so I've done that. And now he's beginning to unfold a little bit at a time. And so here I am, right? I am now being led to open up this community of women on a growth journey together, right? Okay, so here's the truth. Growth does not happen when we are isolated. It just doesn't happen in isolation. I mean, you read let's see, Proverbs 27:17. It says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Think about that. We were never meant to do this alone, right? Think about the areas where you want to grow. Is it in your faith? Is it mindset? Good grief, that mind. Tell you, it's the battlefield of the mind, right? It's the huge battlefield right there in between. My pastor says, in between your two ears, right? There's the battlefield of the mind. Is it in your health? Do you want to grow in confidence? Do you want to grow in clarity? Just a year ago, I had no clarity, you guys. I had no clarity. But I said yes to the Lord, and He's been lining up things for me a little bit at a time, not revealing the whole thing because most likely I would have gotten scared and said no, right? But He's been revealing a little bit at a time. So, my question is, what if you had a support system of women cheering you on, holding you accountable, walking alongside you in this journey? What if? What if, right? So, that's exactly why I'm actually opening up and this is where the Lord is calling me to do, is to open up a space for 20 faith-filled women who are ready to grow in every area of their life. As a matter of fact, I've actually went ahead and created, and I've been praying over these boxes, but I have created 20 boxes, right? And one of the things that you're going to get from me is actually a pink journal, and it's empty, because I believe that one of the most important things that I've had to do in my life that has created growth is actually writing down the three things, at least three things, that I am grateful for every morning. And I got to tell you, when I first started this exercise 5 years ago, I kid you not, I had such a hard time even coming up with one. That's how depleted I was, you guys. That's how exhausted I was. That's how much I was craving. What I didn't realize was the Lord, right? But He knew that I had to have community and the right support to be able to get that. Okay, so now the Lord is putting in my heart to open up this community of 20 women. And it just starts with 20. I mean, we're going to grow, okay? We're going to grow from 20 to 40 to 80, okay? I just know that, but the Lord is taking me a little step at a time. So if you are tired of feeling stuck and you crave community, drop a heart emoji in the comments and I'll send you some details, okay? If you are ready to start taking action today, I'm actually going to give you three simple things that you can do to take action right now, okay? Number one is to set your intention. Sometimes when we want to grow in an area, whether it's faith, whether it's your mindset, whether it's your health, whether it's confidence, any one of those, put it in the comments, right? Sometimes the first step is just naming it, because we have to get to a point where we are so ready for growth, so ready for change, so ready that we want to pinpoint it, like call it out, name it out, right? And write it. So take the time right now in the comments below. What is it that you want to grow? What area? Is it in your faith? Right faith. Is it in your mindset? Right mindset. Is it in your health? Right health. Is it in your confidence? Right confidence. Like naming it is the first step. We just have to call it out. That's what I've learned. You got to call it out. And number two, so number one is set your intention. Number two is find accountability. Find accountability, whether it's a friend, whether it's a mentor. You guys, when I first got married, actually years before I got married, kind of like that time when I was in college, in between marriage, in between high school and in between marriage, right? I had a mentor. And when I got married, she locked arms with me and she prayed with me. And I knew that I could call out to her anytime. And she even even after we moved, she even made the drive to come and be with me, sit with me. We went out to eat and she was there and she listened, but she also mentored me. So mentorship and coaching is so powerful, you guys. So find accountability, whether it's a friend, a mentor, or even this community. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth, okay? And then number three is take one small step, whatever that small step may be. Maybe it's committing to 10 minutes of prayer daily, right? Yeah. Maybe it's moving your body for 15 minutes. Maybe it's replacing negative self-talk with truth, right? Maybe it's beginning to start pulling out the toxins that are in your home, right? So small steps just lead to big transformation. That's what I've seen over the years. That's what I've seen. All right, so here's my invitation to you. If you are ready to stop feeling stuck and you're ready to step into real growth, join me. Like I said, I am looking, the Lord has placed in my heart 20 women, and I've been praying over these boxes because these are the boxes that are going to reach the women. So I've been praying for you. I've been praying for you already. If you are ready to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and you want to do this inside a support community where you're going to get mentorship, you're going to get accountability, and you're going to get powerful tools, y'all. Powerful tools, okay, for your journey. It is a one-time $30 membership. One-time $30 membership, because that $30 doesn't go to me. That actually is going to go to give you access to tools that is going to enhance your air quality. Y'all, we've got to enhance our air quality before we even get started here, okay? We got to know, you know how they go to the airplane and they tell you put your mask on first before you put somebody else's mask on? Yeah, okay. You got to be able to breathe. And it's also going to give you that free personal coaching with me. So if you want in, drop a praise emoji in the comments and I'll reach out with details. Let's do this together, you guys. Let's grow in faith. Let's grow in health. Let's grow in purpose. And if today's message encouraged you, share it with a friend, somebody who might need to hear this too, right? Okay, so I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Keep living well with purpose. Bye.